ranking Real Madrid's possible opponents in Champions League last 8. UEFA Champions League final ambassador and former French footballer Michael Silvestre holds the slip of Real Madrid during the draw for the 2022 UEFA Champions League quarter-finals, semi-finals and final at the UEFA headquarters, in Nyon, on March 18, 2022. Photo by Fabrice Coffrini, AFP. Photo by Fabrice Coffrini, AFP via Getty Images. Ranking Real Madrid's possible opponents in Champions League last. With the draw for the UEFA Champions League quarter-finals taking place on Friday, this is a good time to take a look at all of Real Madrid's possible opponents in the last 8, from hardest to easiest. The other remaining teams in the competition are Bayern Munich, Manchester City, Chelsea, Inter Milan, AC Milan, Napoli and Benfica. Bayern Munich have been an absolute wrecking ball in the Champions League this season, winning all 8 games they have played, scoring 21 goals and conceding just 2, and keeping 7 clean sheets along the way. The Bundesliga giants have to be the favorites to win the competition based on form, and should be the team to avoid in the draw. Manchester City haven't been at their best this season. But with a player like Erling Haaland in their team, who scored 5 goals in the second leg against RB Leipzig, as well as other top-class players, they are definitely a team to consider as one of the contenders for the title. Napoli is another team that has been an absolute machine this year, getting past Eintracht Frankfurt in the round of 16 on a 5-0 aggregate, and are leading Serie A by 18 points. The duo of Victor Osimhen and Kvicha Kvaratskhelia is definitely something to be wary of going up against. Ranking Real Madrid's possible opponents in Champions League last 8. Benfica have been an under-the-radar team this season, with an 8-point lead in their domestic league. In the Champions League, they are undefeated, having topped a group that also had PSG and Juventus. They got past Club Brugge in the round of 16, 7-1 on aggregate. So one cannot take them lightly. AC Milan have been in slightly better form than their city rivals, and have gotten past a difficult opponent in Tottenham Hotspur in the round of 16. A sometimes difficult defensive team to break down, Real Madrid could struggle against them, but would be expected to get the job done if they met each other. Now, Inter Milan are currently sitting second in Serie A, but with their up-and-down form this season, and their difficulty to create much against FC Porto in the round of 16, Real Madrid should be happy if they are drawn against Simone Inzaghi's side. Chelsea have been all over the place in terms of form this season, and can't really find their confidence. A squad with great depth, but not playing as much as a team at the moment, they are 10th in the Premier League. Real Madrid have had some epic contests with the Blues in recent seasons, but this time around, it could be one-sided if they are drawn together. So ultimately, here's our rankings of Real Madrid's possible opponents in the quarter-finals of the Champions League. 1. Bayern Munich. 2. Manchester City. 3. Napoli. 4. Benfica. 5. AC Milan. 6. Inter Milan and 7. Chelsea.